Well, hello, you lot. What do you reckon this is, look? I wonder what that is. We'll have to have a look at that in a minute, see if we can investigate what this is. Look at poor old George. I'm looking everywhere. I've got all this. I'm trying to find, you know, the bigger version of this, like the bit where you put on the end to clean the floors. I can't find it anywhere. I lent this out to Mum and Dad, my mum and dad, a long time ago, to clean a rug or something what they had, and then they give it back to me in there, and I put it away and didn't even think about it, and I got it out to clean the floor, and I can't find it. So I said to him, did you give that back to me when you give me back to George? Did you give me the floor cleaner for it? Oh yeah. They said, well, it's gone somewhere, I can't find it anywhere. So I'm rummaging around trying to find it because I need to clean the carpet, but I can't find it. I got one of my petrol cans. This is one of them. Now, apparently we're going to have a fuel shortage at some point soon. So every time we have a fuel shortage, I always, well before we have the shortage, before some of you lot accuse me of panic buying, or whatever you're going to say. You stop panic buying all the petrol. People panic buying, that's why we ain't got none. Well before we have the shortage, I always stock up, because I always have some anyway. I've got petrol cans where I keep the petrol in for lawnmowers, generators and whatever else. But it just so happens I've actually run out. So I was going to go to the petrol station and fill up a can anyway, but instead of filling up just one can, I'm going to fill up both the cans. So, you know, we've got more than enough petrol. But the only trouble is, this particular one hasn't had any petrol in it for, well, I'm going to say probably about 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years. A long old time. And if we have a look in there, you can probably see already, it ain't particularly... Hello, might better use, look, night shot. Whoa, there we go, look. It actually works. It's pretty bad. Full of rust in there. I don't know whether it's actually focused, but that's all kind of rust in there. So, I've got a method that I can think of for cleaning that out, but this is a good opportunity, because I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to try and see if I can. Well, I might do my method is I've got a very long brush you put on the end of a drill. It's got wire wool on the end of it, and you put it on the end of a drill, and it goes in there, and you put the drill in, and it brushes around, and it goes bzzz, cleans off all of the inside of it, and then you wash it out with well, you're supposed to use diesel, but I'm not going to about to use diesel because I haven't got any. Plus, there's going to be a shortage of diesel, so I'll probably wash it out with water, and then drain the water out, and I might put some engine oil. I've got plenty of engine oil. I'll probably put some engine oil in there just to flush out the water, close it and shake it around. And once I'm satisfied that it's clean in there, then I think, I don't know what it's called, but there's a specific type of, what the hell's going on? There's a specific type of paint that you put in there, and it, you not know what it's called, but if you lot have got any methods for cleaning out the insides of these, of course put it in the comments, because if I've already done it by this time, it'll help me for next time, but also it might help other people. But I might not have done it by the time this video goes up. So yeah, nice. Yes, I normally store these with petrol or diesel in them, so that stops the rust. But this one was left empty, and it's gone bad around the neck. But inside, can I? There we go. Inside is it's not ideal. I mean, what I would normally probably do is just put petrol in it anyway, and then when I pour it out, I would use a strainer on the funnel to catch any of the rust, and that way the petrol would go in the tank and the rust would get caught on in the funnel. But I'll probably better do it properly, eh? Look what I've got, little project for the weekend. I don't know why it always says Ford. Always says Ford on these oils, but I've got some oil. this stuff, believe it or not, I mean, it was all on a discount. On I was going to get it from local motor factors, but then I went on apparently Euro. I would check on Euro parts, and they had a discount, 40% off. 40% off it was, so I thought, oh, I'll go on there then. And everyone's recommending this stuff this time. I was going to get Castrol, but this stuff, you know, so yeah, I've got some of this. This will be enough, 5 litres. And I got myself, look, as I promised, I said I was going to do everything. The only thing, I got the air filter. Made in China. Anyway, I've got the air filter, got the oil filter, and I've got 4, oh no, one for that, 4 spark plugs. There we go. So, to my knowledge, as far as I know, it's never had a plug change, that engine. I'm around 17,000 miles now, nearly 18,000. So, the old plugs are still good, so I'm going to keep them, and I'm going to write on them that they're good as the spare ones. But I'm going to put these brand new ones in, so we've got everything brand new. That way, we'll know 100% whether the engine's got any trouble or not, because everything's going to be serviced and brand spanking new. I just got to make sure. I've got to look in the book to see what the gap's supposed to be, and make sure the gaps are all okay. Not a lot of people know that when you buy a new spark plug, you're supposed to gap them. They don't normally come pre-gapped, although they do come with a suitable gap. Some engines require a certain gap, so you need to make sure that the gap is correct for your engine. So let's have a look at this ball then. Now, I found this, and I think it's metal. It's definitely metal, I think. Oh yeah, definitely 100% steel or something like that, because it's magnetic. It's a magnet on the bottom there. So I found this in a place. Look what it's got. It might be something, you know, relatively modern, or it might be something really, really old. I mean, I thought originally that it was a cannonball. I'm trying to put it in a place where we can see it really well. Yeah. Do you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I thought originally that it was a cannonball, but after thinking about it, it's relatively smooth, but it's got this little flat part on the bottom there. That's the only flat part that it's got. That's flat there. The rest of it's round, but it's more or less perfect, but not exactly perfect. Then it's got this part here, look, where it's pitted, and there's a hole there where it's pitted, and a hole there where it's pitted. Okay, leave it there. So, oh, a dummy. Thank you very much. Do I really need a dummy? Oh. So, I'm wondering, do we think that it might be an old ball and chain? You know, like in the medieval, because where I found it, there's what I believe to be a medieval church there, and there's another church near enough next to that church, which it's not the same design, it's different design. So I'm wondering, you know, back in like the medieval times or whenever, was there some kind of war going on between the churches, or maybe one church wasn't there but one was, and then some people come along with cannons and they were firing at the church? I really, is it even a church? I really don't know. But in fact, there's 3 big churches there, but 2 are right where I found this, like within less than 30 metres or 40 metres probably. So, you know, is this a cannonball, do you reckon? Do you reckon this is, I don't know, it might be something really modern, and you lot are like, they use these, this is like, probably like 2 years old, and they use it for this reason in some industrial purpose, I don't know, but it's bloody heavy. It's all metal. It's got a few flat spots there, but I wonder if that was where it was a cannonball, and maybe either that flat spot there is where it hit something hard when it was fired, or maybe that's where it was forged or made. You know, some of you are probably going to make a joke, it's a bloody paperweight, maybe, but it's smooth all around, apart from at this part here, where it's got that, and then another one there. Is that where it was attached to a chain? where it was a ball and chain, you know, maybe from one of the prisoners in that church or something like that. Oh, we've got some fruit. Lovely, lovely. I mean, like, I love stuff like this, so my imagination just runs completely wild. But you know, some of you lot might know a lot about history and a lot about things, and you might know what this is. This is, you know, it's massively interesting to me. I just think, was that a ball and chain? You know, was that attached to a chain there and there? And it had a chain coming off of it with a shackle on it or whatever. And, you know, it was attached to a prisoner or someone that, or a slave. I don't know, is it true? I think I've seen like images of, like history images of the slaves when they were building the churches and things. They had the slaves and they had balls and chains attached to the slaves' feet when they were doing their work. So they were working, building the churches and things, but they had a ball and chain on their foot so they wouldn't run away. It was like a way of keeping them in place, you know. Could it be one of them? What do you lot know? So that's my question, and that's really the point of this video, because it's a video. I want a possible cannonball, possible ball from a ball and chain, or possibly a more modern ball that's used still to this day for some reason or another. What do we think it could be for? Remember, it's got one and only very flat spot there, as if it's meant to be there. And the ball is more or less round. It's obviously not perfect how they would have made it, I don't know, but there is a flat spot there. But see, that's what makes me think it might have been a cannonball and it's been shot. And did they make cannonballs from steel? Because it's magnetic. Don't know, you lot tell me. That's the point of this video. So, just love it. The history, man. You know, this could be like, I mean, I don't know, when was they using balls and chains and cannonballs? Could it be like 1,000 years old? Could it be 600 years old? 500 years old? I could be holding, this could have been attached to somebody's foot. This could have been like shot out of a cannon and it could have killed somebody. This could have killed someone. This could be, I mean, I don't know if there was any wars, like great wars. I dare say there was small little wars, you know, like small little independent wars and that time gone on in that area, probably hundreds of them, you know, where people get a bit annoyed and start shooting cannons at each other for whatever reason and they forget about it. It's probably not gone down in history, you know, not recorded, but, you know, I don't know if there was any big recorded wars gone on in that particular part, but there we go, you lot. Come on then, along with the jokes and the wisecracks, what do we seriously think this is? Do we seriously think this is a cannonball or a ball from a ball and chain or something else? Anything. Put it in the comments. Let me know your opinion if you know what this is, if you are a historian or if you actually know what this is. Put it in the comments as well, because I'd love just to know. You know, it would be brilliant. I still wonder if that was actually attached to something, because it's the only rough part. It's as if something was actually attached to it there. Another one there. It's fantastic, man. Absolutely fantastic. Anyway, you lot, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the cannonball. Whoa, it might not be a cannonball. Yeah, let me know. I'll catch you later on. All the best. Enjoy yourselves, you lot.